we're going to clap your hands.
Dynamic banter. Mike and Steve are gonna do bits and have some fun. Dynamic banter. Honking horns and ringing bells and making good. Dynamic banter. Don't forget the history road on Dynamic Banter.
Welcome to Dynamic Banter, everybody. Man, I wish we had more typewriter letters to read for some reason.
Someday.
Maybe we could just do a bunch of history roads today, because, man, it's like, okay, so it's Monday, which is crazy. I think it is the first time we've ever done the show this early in the week.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is interesting, but, you know, I'm going on a little journey this week.
Talking about it.
I'm going to go to Vegas.
Yeah.
I'm going with my friend Candace. We're going, it's a sad boys trip.
Sad boys trip.
We're going to have a great time.
Are those cheaper than the regular time?
Yeah, we get discounts. We go to the front desk, we go, we're sad. And they go, oh, absolutely, sir. Non-smoking?
We've been waiting for you.
A couple of non-smoking sads. We've been waiting for you. So, we're going to go and like meet up with, you got it. We're going to go and meet up with some friends and just have a good time.
That's great.
Just have a good time. We're only going to be there for a few days. And we've been wanting to do this for a while. And I love Vegas, Mike. Do you like Vegas? Stop it!
I was half like you were half transforming into something. Like half of you was a walking.
Oh, really? Ouch!
Do you think it hurts when you...
What do you say? Ouch! That was the scariest part.
Optimus doesn't like to...
It hurts when they turn into the Transformers. You guys, nobody knows that, but it's true.
Especially the older they get.
Right.
What did you ask me?
Hang on, let me ask you again with some royalty-free music behind it. Hang on. Oh, shit!
Clap your hands.
Clap your hands. Oh, get that beat going. Let's have the beat go. There it is.
Scream, 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 scream.
We're gonna
Scream, 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 scream.
We're gonna
Clap your hands, you gotta clap your hands. Clap your hands, you've got to clap your hands.
Clap your
Clap
hands.
your hands, you've got to clap your hands. Clap your hands, we're going to clap your hands.
Don't make us come out there and clap your hands. Act like you're having a good time. Don't make us come out there and clap your hands. Smile like you're having a good time.
Clap your hands, you gotta clap your hands,
I'm
or
gonna
else
do
we'll
it.
clap your hands. We're gonna clap your hands.
make me come
Here
out
we
there.
go, we're gonna clap your hands.
Keep smiling.
Clap your
We're only a couple years away from... Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Dude, the Saddle Ranch just opened back up.
Here at the Saddle Ranch, you can get yourself a barbecue buster biscuit meal. And you're gonna get your whole family beer. You're gonna have beer for the whole family. Kids are gonna drink beer. Your kids are gonna drink beer today. I hope you're ready. I hope they're ready.
You got a little bag of beer for your kids.
Don't come in unless you don't want your kids to have beer for the first time. Here at Saddle Ranch. That wasn't the kind of music I was looking for.
Oh.
Not that either, because I think that's copyrighted.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this kind of works. All right. Yeah, here we go. Mike, no, I don't like it.
What are you trying to... What kind
Ooh,
of vibe we going for?
Let's do... Hang on, let me try one more thing.
Does this work?
clap your hands. We're going to clap your hands.
We've done it!
Clap your hands. You're gonna clap your hands.
You did this! This is your fault! Clap
did
your
this. I like you did this a lot.
I don't want to do it. Clap your hands. We gotta clap your hands.
Should have done it.
Billy Eichner's on vacation. With David Spade. This is comedy that'll blow your dick off.
This summer.
Earlier we were talking about fake bad neighbor movies. Which was so fun.
That's good.
Because we were talking about, man, imagine how much it would suck to move into a home and your neighbors suck. And it happens because there's an entire genre of films all about it.
Yeah.
You
There
know?
certainly is. Who's a good couple?
It's, yeah, like now, you mean?
Yeah.
It would be like...
Like unlikely pairing.
Yeah.
Couple moves in.
Yeah, it would be like Jason Bateman and like one of the guys from Workaholics. It's like
Right.
the curly headed
And then
guy.
their neighbors are Matthew McConaughey
Right,
and Lizzo.
right. Hey guys, we're not here to cause any trouble, okay? We just want to have a big barbecue like we do every year.
Hi, I'm the guy from Workaholics, and I'm gonna skateboard off my roof onto your pool.
Yeah, hi, I'm Jason Bateman. Yeah. No, I don't know if that's gonna work for us. No.
Hi, I'm Lizzo.
Whoa, who's that woman playing a flute at the barbecue?
It's me, Lizzo.
And then the little boy's like, I'm in love. And the audience goes, aww. This summer, Matthew McConaughey's gonna get his dick kicked by a kid at the pool party. All right, not all right.
I'm not all right.
Not all right. I'm not all right. Mike, you like Vegas?
Holy goodness. I've only been there a handful of times. And my first trip to Vegas, the ride there was more fun than the stay. I think 2 or 3 days is like perfect amount of time
Totally.
to be like in the strip area. And then I've had a good time there.
Yeah.
Me and Elliot had a good time there because he showed me the old Vegas.
Fremont Street and stuff like that. Yeah.
And
So-
that stuff is fun.
My parents took us to Vegas because my dad likes to my dad's, he doesn't have a gambling problem.
Play your hands.
Stop lighting the audience!
My dad liked to go. We're gonna lose Mike on this one. The episode where we lose Mike.
Oh, I'm trying to stay afloat. I feel like I'm in the deep end.
I know. Here's the buoy, baby. Grab a hold of my buoy. You ever seen that one?
R.I.P. Bowie.
Did you ever see Did you ever see? Shit, hold on.
Jonathan Lithgow is a tugboat captain.
It's gotta be this one. Yeah. Rodney Dangerfield.
Hold on, your buoy.
Oh, hey, I'm on a boat. That's the scene where he's spinning around.
Stop it!
Rodney Dangerfield's spinning around.
Rodney Dangerfield's out here spinning around.
That's the whole trailer.
This summer, when will it ever stop? It probably won't.
The whole movie is just one shot of him spinning.
Yeah, and it cuts. Grab my buoy.
Whoa.
Hey, I've had the spins before, but this is ridiculous. Hey, I think the world's drunk.
Hey, am I spinning?
Am I spinning or am I just drunk?
Oh, yikes.
Okay. Anyway, so the drive to Vegas can be like the worst part about it. Like,
I had fun. I had fun time.
Like, yes, definitely it's fun, and there's lots of things to do, and you can stop at places, and there's like all sorts of fun roadside attractions and shit. Like, there's the Calico Ghost Town, and there's like in Baker, there's this place called Alien Jerky,
Okay.
and it's like a fucking
It's
tourist
like
trap.
the south of the border.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's a tourist trap. I mean, it's just like the whole place is shaped like a big UFO, and there's aliens like all set up for photo ops everywhere.
work there, yeah.
Yeah, and then you go, they're Mexicans, and you go in there, and they have like a bunch of beef jerky. It's like a beef jerky place, and it's tight. I always go if I'm driving. I always go and load up on some jerky. Shout out to the beef boys.
One time.
Let me do my show, for Christ's sake!
And that's a great point. That's a great point. If we can get back on track.
But yeah, the road trip's fun, for sure. But it's 4 hours, man. It's like almost 5 hours on the road.
First time I ever had edibles was in a car on the way to Las Vegas.
Oh shit!
I was not driving. I was passenger.
That's kind of tight.
And it was the hardest. I thought my heart was going to stop.
Because you're just laughing so hard, having a
Yeah.
good time.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
awesome. See, I love that.
Yeah.
That's great.
Can't remember one thing we said.
No, it doesn't matter because it probably wasn't even that funny.
Probably not.
I'm coming.
He sneaks in. He sneaks in. Is it time for me to do coming up?
I'm coming.
We're children. We're children, man.
It's as satisfying to me as coming is, as having sex with a woman and coming.
The
Those
symbol roll in
creepy
the
symbols.
back.
The creepy symbols are weird.
I'm like getting the feeling of coming in the gym. I'm getting the feeling of coming at home. I'm getting the feeling of coming backstage when I pump up, when I pose out in front of 5,000 people. I get the same feeling. So I'm coming day and night.
Kind of
I mean, it's
beautiful.
terrific. I'm coming.
That's nice, and that's how
Stop it!
every last one of us was made. Someone had that thought, and then we were all made.
Right, exactly. So anyway, my dad liked to go to Vegas. My dad likes to gamble. He likes to have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
He's not addicted, as I said before. He doesn't have an addiction. Mike.
Saying it twice or three
It
times
doesn't
make
have
me
an
believe
addiction.
it.
I just want to make sure we're all on the same page.
Yeah, for sure.
Just in case. Because I don't want this on my Wikipedia page. It's not.
no.
It's not true.
It's important to state the things you don't want. On.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Just in case, because someone might put it in and then they didn't know you didn't want it there.
Yeah.
So anyway, my dad used to take us, and we had like wonderful family trips to Las Vegas. And back then, like in the 90s,
Little Xerox guy.
Let me do my show, for Christ's sake!
I love that we've taken this moment in time where this man was so genuinely upset. And we're just using it as a joke.
Stop it!
Oh, fucking hell, man. So in the 90s and in the early 2000s, like Las Vegas was fucking like family friendly, like more family friendly than it is now.
Stop it!
It's as satisfying.
We're just figuring it out right now.
Let me do my show, for Christ's sake!
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do here.
I know. So anyway, there was more family entertainment in Vegas at the time. And you, like, dude, Treasure Island, you know about Treasure Island.
No.
Okay, so Treasure Island, so there's all these casinos along the Las Vegas Strip.
Stop lighting the audience! Why does it always seem to hit me in the middle of the night? Stop it!
Oh, God.
go to Vegas as a kid?
Yeah, man. You ever go?
Tell me about your
Dude.
Treasure Island.
Okay, so all on the strip, there are a bunch of different casinos, and they each had places for kids to be. You know, you could have you drop your kids off at the arcade, and you could go gamble all their money away, all their college money right away in the casino.
Sometimes when you eat at a casino buffet, you gotta go drop the kids off.
At the arcade, yeah. I'm gonna drop the kids off at the arcade.
Yeah.
So, so Treasure Island had like, it was all like, you know, like fucking pirate themed, like Treasure Island.
It was a casino?
Yeah, it was a casino. it was like all pirate themed, and inside they would play like Harry Belafonte music, and dude, and to me, like, for real, dude, the smell and the sounds of a
They
casino.
still smell like cigarette.
Yeah, there are actually, dude. I remember going like in the past 5 years or so, maybe longer. But I remember going and seeing that there was this new fucking thing where there were smoke-free casinos, and that was like a new thing to me because they were all you could smoke in them.
Yeah.
Like all the casinos, there's people just smoking at the fucking everywhere.
Yes.
So that smell, coupled with the smell of that carpet that's been vomited on and bled on, and drinks have been spilled,
and heisted on
ad infinitum, and yeah, exactly, and the sounds, dude, the sounds of a casino to
all
me.
the machines at once.
There's just something so pleasant and fun and alive and awake about
That
it.
is kind of, if you were like, draw Steve's happy place.
Yeah,
It would be.
it's a mix between
really
Disneyland
hectic.
and Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like sound,
makes perfect
constant
sense.
sounds, constant activity.
Yeah.
Because I guess, you know, when you're a kid, you're like, you know how, were you ever the kind of kid that was like, I don't want to go to bed yet, and I don't want, or like, every kid was like, I don't want to go to bed yet, because you're doing whatever, but like jacking off.
I'm coming.
Hey, Arnold, we got to get going, buddy. We got to get there by 9:30.
I'm coming.
Yeah, I know, I heard you, but
Yeah, that's what you said the first 4 times I
That's-
knocked on the door.
absolutely. Arnold?
I'm coming.
Yes, I heard that.
I'm coming.
All right, well, 5 minutes, buddy.
I'm coming.
Why is your voice never
same-
any different distances?
See, I didn't want to really bring that up.
I'm coming.
He tries to disguise it.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
I'm coming.
I'm coming.
I'm coming.
We hear you in there, bud.
Anyway, so I just really like the casinos, man. There's just something all about it that's just so fun. And then my brother and I would like playing the arcade machines and you know, so Treasure Island had like pirate themed shit all over. It was awesome. And then out front they had these pirate ships, like real life-size pirate ships. Like one over here was like the bad pirates, and the one over here was like the good guys, I guess, or like the, you know, the
Protagonist part.
the protagonist pirates. Or the protagonist, like, you know, whatever. The cleaner, like, powdered wig
Yeah.
gentleman on their, like, Colombian cruise ship or whatever.
Yeah,
And so, like, at night, like, starting at 6 o'clock, every hour, they would do, like, a show out there. Cool. And they'd be, like, swinging across the boat. Like, the boats would, like, come closer to each other. And you'd be like, oh, the show's starting! Whoa! And then they start playing pirate music, and then you'd hear, arr, arr, matey, arr, oh, yar, hoist the mainsails, and cracken the parge, and grab the corper, and get it a grime. You know, that kind of shit. All that pirate shit.
Steve's just reading from the script right now.
Yeah. I have a replica of it. But it was this whole huge, awesome show. And there'd be like cannon fire and like water splash in your face and shit. And it was really fun and cool, and I loved it. And what a cool thing, right? If you're in Vegas and you're like, oh shit, we just got done eating, and in like 10 minutes they're gonna do the fucking pirate show. Let's get over there and fucking see that shit. So I have all these great memories of that. And then like 10 years later, they stopped skewing to kids.
Okay.
And I'm
many
not really
kids getting
sure
hooked.
why. I mean, I'd love to look into it because I'm sure it might have something to do with the fact that it might be more successful to make it a place to just go get absolutely fucking destroyed drunk.
Yeah, but I would still want to see that in my 30s.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, but I'm talking about like kids, like the pirate shows and shit, and like the arcades and like, you know, Circus would have like clowns and shit, and it's like that's all gone now because I think that marketing to the teenager or marketing to the 21-year-olds that are like, I just want to go get fucked up and drunk is more profitable for them, probably.
So now instead of the pirate show, they have drinks with glow sticks in them.
Dude, no. As a matter of fact, probably now, yeah. But in between now and the really cool, awesome pirate show, they had the Ladies of T.I. So they rebranded the Treasure Island Casino as T.I. Yeah, because it's like, we're not
T.I. Festival.
You're not at Disneyland, okay? You're not at a pirate.
This isn't your
hotel.
mom's Disneyland.
Yeah, you're at T.I., baby. And at T.I., you're going to get fucked. You're not going to have fun.
You're going to take a pill and pretend you're a pirate.
Yeah. So they marketed it more towards adults and young adults. And then they called the Sirens of T.I. or the whatever the show was called. But it was the same pirate show. The ships would still come out, but instead
they fuck each other.
of pirates, instead of like guys, it was hot girls
Like
in super skimpy outfits on the good guy side and hot girls in even skimpier outfits on the bad guy side.
Yeah.
And it would literally just be hot girls fighting each other.
Okay.
And it was like, okay, cool. I mean, I'm older now.
Dude, there had to have been so many families who went there because of
because
what
they
it
heard how
was.
cool it was for families.
You're going to love this. I love this as a kid.
Yeah,
Pay
it just
attention.
shifted. I can't remember when, but I never stopped going back. Like, it was a family destination for years.
And it's not, it doesn't happen anymore?
No. And now they don't even have a show
wow.
at TI. They just have the pirate ships there. Even I don't even know if the ships are still there. Actually.
Crazy.
But
please report back.
But
if
you
the ships
know,
are still there.
but do you remember the time? Do you remember the time when people fell in love, Mike?
I'm coming.
That's why I like
Michael
that.
Jackson?
There she goes.
Yeah.
Do you remember when, like, okay, so there was like this time between like when you did kid stuff outside and then you put like underpaid, overworked, like strippers probably that worked at the stripper places in Las Vegas, like, and would go after their shift as the Sirens of T.I. on the pirate ship to the like club probably, and that was their job or whatever. But you know, now it's like we see that as too exploitative and like it's too like it's like it's just too it's too transparent as what we all know what it is. It's meant to make guys horny and spend money, and it's meant to have girls see it and be like, oh shit, that's awesome, I want to be a hot pirate or whatever. But it was really just about debauchery and kind of like in an inappropriate
Doesn't
way.
all of that still happen?
Well, yeah, but like inside the casinos.
Oh, they didn't put it outside.
Yeah, it wasn't outside, so you could like walk by and see it and shit. So I think they had to like cover it up or something and be like, no, you want to see the smut, you gotta come inside.
Yeah, we'll put the ships inside. They're like forced inside.
yeah. But anyway, so Vegas is a little different now, but I still really like it. It's still really fun, and I like to. It's really kind of a splurge thing too, because like, you know, you want to gamble a little
You're
bit.
gonna go make it rain.
You're gonna make it rain. You're gonna try to make it rain.
Yeah.
I had a friend say, good luck, have fun, I hope you win a bunch of money. And I'm like, if I win a bunch of money, you will never hear from me again.
You go to those penny slots.
I'll be gone.
Yeah.
I'll disappear, bro. Yeah, the penny slots, those are cool. Like, certainly less anxiety associated with the penny slots.
I just like doing something where you could play for a long time.
Yeah,
remember-
and just chill and get drinks brought to you.
Oh, yeah. You know where I'll be for the next
Yes.
hour and 45
Yes.
minutes. One time my friends were playing on a table, and then right behind them there were penny slots. So I was just like, you guys go play blackjack or whatever, because I'm not good at counting fast. Even though they do it for you, it makes me nervous.
Right.
So I was just at the penny slots, and I was playing like the maximum whatever. You could play every possibility of whatever for like, you know, $3 a hand or whatever.
Right.
And I hit on one of them, and the machine just went forever, and I won like a couple $100, like $400.
What the
on the slot
fuck?
machine, because I just wanted to sit down and like drink
And just
press
do
the slot
something,
forever.
yeah, and people watch and shit.
One of them looked back at me, and I just went like, and I was like pretty like drunk by this point, and just like chilling hard.
Yeah.
And so I just went like this. I'm just pointing to it, and they were like, "Mike's over there. I think he's playing penny slot, having fun with penny slots." And I was like,
He looks like he's having a good.
"It's good,
Dude, and it makes the biggest, loudest,
for a long
most
time."
satisfying sound.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck?
Somebody has to come over and stop it.
Yeah. And it's like, it gets everyone's attention, and suddenly everyone's looking at what you're doing.
Yeah, and everyone wants to have sex with you.
Oh yeah, dude. It's really kind of like that. A lot of it is like, I feel like the Rat Pack kind of like, you know what I'm talking about, like the old
Stevie
the
Nicks.
heyday of the Emilio Estevez.
Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser. But dude, like the
Alicia Silverstone.
the Rat Pack, like the heyday of Las Vegas, with like, you know, the very illegal mafia mob stuff going on, but like, you know, but there's like that James Bond kind of like classiness and kind of like, you know,
Everyone's wearing a suit, but you know they didn't earn it.
right, they rented it, or it's their brothers or something, and or their friends letting them borrow it for
They
the
found
week.
it in the parking garage.
But like, there's that feeling of like, you know, everyone's here to just have a good time, and really the motto of Vegas is, when you're here, nothing will ever happen.
Nothing happens twice. in
Nothing
Vegas.
happens in here. Vegas, nothing going on over here.
Vegas. Don't even worry about over here right now.
Vegas, it's cool.
Vegas, if you tell mom, I'll beat the shit out of you.
But truly, it's like, you know, you're there to make mistakes and have a good time and fuck around and just kind of like party a little bit. But there's also that aspect of like, you know, being like, you know, the kind of like, you're well dressed, you smell nice, you did your hair a little
People
bit.
buy shirts. That's the capital of people buy shirts that day.
Yes.
And go out
Oh
and they
yeah.
wear
Oh
shirts.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and especially like,
How many tags are left on shirts in Las
dude,
Vegas?
not only that, just think about so Vegas has all of these like designer shops because like high rollers come to Vegas and people spend fucking money in Vegas, and everybody wants to feel like a fucking high roller in Vegas.
Yeah.
So, you know, they have like Gucci and Armani and all these like fucking designer
If you're
stores.
a loser and you just hit up a couple $100 on a crank machine and you turn around, there's a Rolex store and you're like, I've never had a Rolex before.
And you're like, I could buy a band, but not the whole watch.
Or I could buy the face.
Right. I could buy just the face.
Well, I could hold it on.
I could hold it. I could tie it on with a string.
Maybe it's a pocket watch.
But yeah, you could like you drop $100 and you get 200 back. You got $300. You go buy a Gucci belt or something, or Gucci
Or
pants.
Gucci lapel pin.
Yeah, it's a Gucci pin.
Gucci keychain.
Gucci. but like yeah, everybody wants to feel like a high roller there. So there's all this like, you know, there's all that shit too. There's all the like fucking shopping and shit. And I love the idea that too, like there's clubs in Vegas, like it's all about the club scene too. Like every casino has their like Mystic Sins club or like
It's always like
Five
one
Iron.
hard word.
yeah, like
Debutante.
Synapse.
Gorge.
Yeah, dude, you guys go to Gorge? Tetanus. Dude, tetanus at the MGM Grand.
Come get tetanus.
Come get poked at tetanus.
Come get your hands clapped at tetanus.
But yeah, like, and you know, like, if you want to go to those clubs, there's like a whole ecosystem and there's a whole fucking process. And a lot of it is scammy and most of it is gross.
And then the other half is cocaine.
And the other half is cocaine. And if you're a woman, you are going to have the best time of your life. But if you're a man, there's so many rules.
And if you're a group of man,
I mean,
no
forget it, dude. Forget it. If you are a group of guys trying to get into a club,
disperse.
the bouncer's going to be like, where are your women? Where are the women? Like, you can't come in here.
Yeah, you can go to Michael Jordan's restaurant. Down the street.
Also, they'll straight up just be like, not wearing that. You're not coming in here like that.
Those aren't new.
And it's like, damn, dude, that's kind of scary. Like, that's not the kind of rejection you want when you want to go get rejected by the opposite sex or by the same sex inside the club.
And when you're the age group or the demographic that goes into those clubs, you're not going. You already did your most to go out.
Exactly. You've got.
And before
you're
even
at your
get
A
to
game.
the starting line,
Right.
somebody's like, "No, you're wearing boots."
And then what happens is, and this is part of the ecosystem
go
of
off the dance
Vegas,
floor.
you go like, all right, guys, well, because you're obviously your friends went harder and they look better than you and they got in.
And they went
And they're
curve.
like, bro, we could let's just go somewhere else. And it's like, no. You know what, dude? I'm going to hit up the mall and I'll grab a
It
fucking...
sounds like this has happened. Has this happened?
No, but you know it has. You know it has.
Yeah.
So what happens is your brother and his friends go in, and then I'm just
I'm coming.
And I'm fine.
and I was
And they
fine.
had a great time.
And I learned a lot that night. But I think what happens is like, so if you're the guy that's left out, or if you're like you want to go to the clubs, but there's like a super strict thing if you're a guy, basically, and it's all about like being dressed appropriately, then there's all those fucking designer shops, and you're like, oh fuck, man. So it's like they're scamming you into spending more. Like, the whole place is about spending money. They want you to spend your money, and that's why they bring you free drinks and shit when you're like gambling, because they're like, you're spending money here, we're gonna give you free drinks. But man, they must make so much money on shirts, just on shirts, for the guys that don't get in.
For the casino Tommy Bahama, I would love to see their taxes.
Right. Their receipts.
Yeah.
Let's look in their books. All right, where are we at? We talked about Vegas for 30 minutes. That's cool.
We certainly did.
All right, well, let's do the ads, and then I have something special to share with you, Mike.
I can't wait.
I wasn't going to, for hedonistic and gluttonous reasons.
Okay.
But it always feels better to share. And it is a discovery that I made from someone sharing it with me.
Okay.
So I think it's best to pass it along and share the amazingness that is what I'm going to share with you.
That sounds great.
Yeah, it's going to be very pleasant. You're going to enjoy it, whether you aren't into it or not.
Okay.
And it's going to be great. And we'll do it after the ads.
And let me get this straight. This is all taking place after this?
Right after this. Right after this. Here we go. Oh, let's do this one. I like bears.
Go on. This is made by bears.
Hey guys, this episode's sponsored by bears. Who knew they were smart enough to send emails, let alone have a business that over 100 million people use worldwide? What we're talking about here is obviously honey bears.
It's as satisfying to me as
All right, no, not in
Probably
the
can't
ads.
do that one.
Not in the ads, Arnold. Come on.
Probably can't press that button.
Relax.
it's as satisfying to me as
No.
As what?
As what, Arnold?
I'm coming.
Stop it!
Okay, guys, welcome to the ad portion of the show. Of course, this portion of the show is really important to us because we get to share with you some awesome stuff, and also we get to share with the ecosystem of the podcast world, and it fuels the lights and the food and all of that. It's helpful to us, it's helpful to HeadGum, and it's helpful to everybody. And you guys enjoy the show, so why not listen to sometimes over 5 minutes of ads?
Stop it!
So thank you guys. All right, first up we got Ritual. All right, guys, here's the deal. All right, Ritual is a multivitamin company that you know and you trust. And if you don't yet, then you will. And here's the deal. Protein powders can feel intimidating, all right? And their formula's opaque. And not just because they're a powder.
There's still another person who lives here.
So he's gonna run in and be like, is everything okay?
And she's gonna have a knife.
Just like someone is being murdered in there. The truth is, deep down, as in the cellular level deep, we all need protein, guys. And it's about more than just muscles, all right? It's not about it. So the team of scientists over there at Ritual, and hello, Harvard, it seems like there are some Harvard grads over there, reimagined protein from the ground up and inside out, from how it's made to who it's for and why it's needed. And the result is delicious plant-based protein. And I can tell you from experience that it is delicious. You can put it in your milk. You can put it in your coffee.
Yeah, you can make, what are they called? Fruit
Fruit
smoothies.
smoothies, yeah. Smoothie.
If you have some
smoothies.
frozen fruit and one of those bullet blenders.
JB Smoothies. Yeah, and you can mix it in with all sorts of stuff, and I'll tell you what it is. It's protein. And look, we need it. Honestly, we do. Everybody does. It's an important thing to have in your body, a plentiful amount of, and, you know, maybe you don't get so much of it into your life, into your body, into your system. And this Ritual powder, this protein powder, oh, it's exactly that. It's something that helps you get protein into your life in an easy way, in a tasty way, and your boys over at Dynamic Banter endorse it.
Absolutely.
So why not give it a shot?
Why not give it a shot should you need some protein?
Yeah. So why don't you try to make some? If we're gonna make, let's make something new, less scary. Ritual offers a money-back guarantee if you're not 100% in love. Plus, our listeners get 10% off during your first 3 months. You just visit ritual.com/banter to add essential protein today. That's ritual.com/banter. Check it out.
Stop it!
Let's make it a little less scary.
Stop lighting the audience!
All right, guys, let's talk about Magic Spoon. Mike and I really love Magic Spoon because it gives us an opportunity to have delicious breakfast cereals that remind us of a time when we had delicious breakfast cereals, but we didn't realize that it was slowly destroying us from the inside out.
We're eating like children, but we're grown men.
Yes, we're eating like children, but we're grown men that care more about what we put into our bodies than we used to.
We have to.
We have to. And especially if you want to check out an iPhone that comes out in 10 years or something. You know what I mean? You don't want to miss when they remake the Harry Potter movies.
You're not going to want to miss 16K.
Yeah, man. Imagine the PS7.
Imagine a screen that looks better than how you see.
Virtual reality is going to be on your glasses that you wear. And guess what, guys? No, it's going to be like the Matrix. So anyway, we do know, as we said, growing up, cereal was one of the best parts of being a kid. But obviously, we had to give it up because it's stuff that's full of sugar and disgusting science things that we don't understand and probably shouldn't have been in our food.
Get out of there.
And here's the deal. When you're an adult, you try to cut down on those carbs, the sugar, unhealthy things, and then you realize, oh man, I can't eat anything now. I can only eat leaves and grain. Like a dang cow, like a horse.
Like a cow who loves salad.
Yeah. So guys, here's the deal. Let me tell you this. You drink protein shakes and you have all these things and you find that there's great things to have in your body that taste kind of okay, but don't remind me of the days of being a child, because food needs to be something else that it really isn't now. So what Magic Spoon is exactly that. It's a delicious cereal that you can have as an adult, and it has way better stuff in it. It tastes really good, and you don't feel like you're destroying yourself eating it. And maybe you can have 2 or 3 bowl like you used to as a kid, and it ain't gonna mess you up like it did as a boy.
Do you remember what your favorite flavor was, Steve?
Yeah, I really liked I kind of like the Frosted a lot.
Oh, okay, sure.
Like, I know there's good flavors. I know there's chocolate and blueberry, which blueberry is very good too.
Now that I think they have a peanut butter one.
Yeah, I haven't had the
was
peanut
the
butter
fruity
yet.
one.
The fruity one was good because it was like, oh my god, I'm eating fruity cereal and it's not bad. It won't destroy my body.
Yeah.
It's healthy and yet delicious, which is something we're not used to hearing. So here's the deal, guys. Let me just give you some of this rundown of what we got here. 0 grams of sugar, 13 to 14 grams of protein, and only 4 net grams of carbs in each serving. And it's only 140 calories a serving. It's keto-friendly, gluten-free, grain-free, soy-free, low-carb, and GMO-free. And you can build your own box. And here's the flavors that they have available. You could customize them all you want. There's cocoa, fruity, frosted, peanut butter, and blueberry and cinnamon.
That's beautiful.
So guys, why don't you go to magicspoon.com/banter. Why don't you grab your custom bundle of cereal and give it a shot. You want to be reminded of the days when you were a child eating delicious cereals, but you don't want to destroy yourself from the inside out? Give it a shot. And be sure to use our promo code BANTER at checkout to save $5 off your order. And Magic Spoon is so confident in their product, it's backed with a 100% happiness guarantee. So if you don't like it for any reason, they'll refund your money, no questions asked. Remember, get your next delicious bowl of guilt-free delicious cereal at magicspoon.com/banter and use code BANTER to save $5 off. Thank you, Magic Spoon. We love your name. We love your product.
We'd love some more.
And I think you guys, if you guys are still listening over there at Magic Spoon, real quick, I think you guys should make a Magic Spoon.
Yeah.
I think you should make a spoon that you can get
That does magic.
that is like either it changes color in the milk, like a lot of the free spoons used to when we were kids that you'd find in the cereal box. If it was a color changing spoon for adults, like it's maybe a little more utility, like it's a little well made, and it's something
It's
that like
stainless steel.
maybe it's stainless steel, maybe it's plastic, maybe it's or maybe it's like, you know, that not plastic, because that's really destructive.
That's probably why they don't do it.
Yeah, but there's this material, like, you know, those like potato forks that are like made out of like potato starch or something like that.
No, but
I don't know.
trust you.
A lot of places do them, and they're really good. They're not edible or anything, but they're just made out of like a starch that's just like natural, I guess.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, something like that. Thank you. Hey guys.
Say hey.
Hey guys.
On the third.
How you doing?
Hey, you still there?
Hey guys. Let's talk about Blue Chew, a new sponsor of the podcast.
Okay.
I'm coming.
Here's the deal, guys. It's summer, and we're going to get a little cheeky here, because what is Blue Chew? Well, get ready. You're going to hear what it is right now. Here comes camping season. You guys like going camping? How about pitching tents? You guys like to pitch tents?
Answer in the comment section below.
That's right, guys. This episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. Now, what the heck is Blue Chew? Guys, I'll tell you. Confidence can take you far in life. It's a very important thing to have. Confidence will help you get through your day, help you make all the best decisions, and make you feel real goo.
Yes.
It can also help in the bedroom.
Yes.
You know where that is.
That's the room next to the bathroom,
You
usually.
close your eyes and get there. Especially when it comes time to step up to the plate, if you know what I mean. I'm talking about intercourse. And that's where Blue Chew comes in, guys. Here's the deal. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as, say, for example, Viagra
You remember?
and Cialis.
You remember those?
I'm coming.
But they're
knows?
chewable tablets and at a fraction of the cost. And you can take them anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead or be ready whenever an opportunity arises. Do you get that? I think it's a boner joke.
Take them at lunch if you want.
The process, you take them in for breakfast.
If you work from home.
Chew them in with the eggs. Combine them with your eggs. The process is simple, guys. You just sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. And the best part, it's all done online. You don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to see anybody. You don't need to have an awkward conversation. You don't need to wait in line at the pharmacy and worry that people are going to know what you're getting there. Blue Chew's tablets are also made in the USA. Hell yeah. And prepared and shipped direct to your door in a discreet package. It doesn't say dick pills on it or anything like that.
They made sure it did.
And look, guys, it's funny. It's silly. We're talking about penises and boners, and that's funny.
true.
It's always funny.
It's always funny.
And we love it.
Yeah.
Over here at Dynamic Banter, we can't get enough of talking about penises and boners.
And I think that's why we attract certain sponsors.
Exactly. And we certainly have we could talk for hours about them.
Yeah.
So we figured, why not? This is something that affects a lot of people,
We're kind of creating more boners by talking about it.
Exactly. And I think, look, I understand there's a stigma behind things like ED and not being able to perform or performance
But it's
anxiety.
also for
and things
people
like that.
who don't even have problems.
Exactly.
Who just want a little extra.
And want to have a good time and maybe,
the-
hey, what have you been in here for 15 minutes? What do you think? Wait.
I'm coming.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about being in there
I'm
for
coming
15
day-
minutes?
I'm coming day and
We're
night.
talking about being in the bedroom for up to 15 minutes.
What are we talking here? 15 minutes?
I'm like getting. I'm like getting the feeling of coming in the gym. I'm getting the feeling of coming at home. I'm getting.
That's
15
right.
minutes.
Absolutely. So we understand that, some of you might be curious about it or some of you might want it. And
A lot of you guys getting married out there.
A lot of you guys getting married out there, having multiple partners, whatever you want to do. We just want to be here for you guys too. And I think it's something that people don't really talk about. It's always a joke because it's funny.
Yes.
But also this is real shit. And if you want to have fun or if you want to alleviate something that makes you feel less confident, that's what this is. So, and what better way to do it with by helping the boys too? You know what I mean? You're helping your boys, you're helping our boys.
You're helping like 4 boys.
We're helping all the boys right now. So here's the deal, guys. If you could benefit from extra confidence when it's time to perform, Blue Chew can help. And we've got a special deal. We've got a special deal for our listeners, guys. All right?
I'm coming.
Try Blue Chew free. When you try our promo code BANTER at checkout. You just pay $5 shipping. That's bluechew.com, promo code BANTER to receive your first month free. You visit bluechew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast.
Thank you, Blue Chew.
Yo! What's happening? Is everybody okay? Speaking of health and taking care of yourselves, and a lot of our sponsors are definitely based in that line of thinking.
Hi, Zoe.
In that world.
Are you having a good time?
Hi, Zoya. We love you over here.
Hi, Zoe.
At Dynamic Banter. Everybody loves you. And we shout out to Zoya.
One time.
So, in the vein of taking care of yourself, BetterHelp is our last but not least sponsor. Certainly not by any means. And I'll tell you, BetterHelp is a really wonderful service because it's there for people who need someone to talk to, want someone to talk to. You have some anxiety, you have some whatever, fears, phobias, anything
to get off your chest.
Anything to get off your chest. And that is what BetterHelp is here for. And it's things that are like, why am I not happy? Why am I currently not happy? And you can just talk to someone about it and get to the bottom of it and find out why you're not happy, because everybody deserves happiness. And I believe everyone can have happiness. It just starts with, kind of talking to somebody or getting the help. And it's really hard. I understand that. There's a whole thing around, now I'm going to have to open up to somebody. And now I'm going to have to talk about these deep personal things. And I have these walls up for a reason. I've been hurt before, or I'm scared, or I don't want to talk about this stuff. But trust me, guys, as someone who has suffered from this, Mike understands this. we've been in this world for a little bit,
Yes.
and we've had these rough times, and it's always helped me to talk to somebody, and obviously talking to friends is very helpful, but there are people out there that made it their life's work to study and work on the human mind and psychology and help people, and those people are there for you, like actually.
Yeah.
And that's what BetterHelp is. It's literally just it's not a crisis line. It's not a self-help thing. It's professional counseling done securely online. What you do is you send a message to your counselor anytime. You get timely and thoughtful responses. Plus, you can schedule weekly video or just phone sessions, all without ever having to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room or go anywhere. BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches, so they make it easy and free to change counselors if needed. That's the cool part. So if you don't like the counselor you have, or you're not feeling it or whatever, you can easily change. It's nobody's hurt. It's all about you, right? And it's all and you're going because you want to change. You want to find out why you're unhappy, whatever. So it's really all about what is most comfortable for you, and BetterHelp really makes that easy. And they specialize in all sorts of stuff: depression, stress, anxiety, relationships, sleeping, trauma, anger, family conflicts, LGBT matters, grief, self-esteem, basically all of that and more. So, and anything you share is confidential. It's super easy. It's professional. It's affordable. And what more could you ask for, right? If this is something that sounds like interesting to you, something that you want to dabble in, see if it's for you, then by all means, go to betterhelp.com/banter, help the boys out, and you get 10% off your first month. That's how we help you guys out. 10%. So if you want to start living a happier life, you're feeling like you need this, check it out. Go to betterhelp.com/banter. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/banter, and join over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health, and they're doing something about it, okay?
Great job, Steve.
Thank you, my man. All right, that's it. That's it for the ads.
Great.
Thank you.
Great job with the ads. Thank you guys for listening to all the ads.
Yeah.
We know that there are a lot, but also this is our job. It's a very fun job to have.
Oh, yeah.
And I can't believe that people are even on board with us.
I know.
But it's
And
very nice.
we're going to try to make it fun every time. We're also trying to make each other laugh the whole time.
Yes, and we're also mindful, and we're trying to give you guys a little bit extra too. Like I think the last show was like an hour and a half.
Yeah, it was.
So we're cognizant.
We're just going with the flow, and I think we have a lot of pent up energy from being locked away in the pandemic. So we're kind of like we're spilling it out.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
I mean, I guess that's the right time. Okay, Mike.
Yes.
Do you want me to move into this share segment, or
Yeah.
do you want to do some history roads and then we can share?
Let's do the share thing.
Share
and then the
segment.
history.
Okay, great. Okay, so little bit of setup. And by the way, I think we could have Zoya involved in this also.
Hey, Zoe.
if she wants to.
I think she might be at the store. Zoe? Zwan?
Zoya!
No, she's at the store.
Fuck my dirty dick.
Okay. Did you say that part out?
Hey Ryan, can you cut that part out?
Stop it!
All right, so it's just for us. Okay, so yesterday I was oot and a boot with a friend.
Yes.
And she took me to this Korean market.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And she's Korean, and so she was showing me all around all the Korean stuff. She's like, there's all sorts of really interesting flavors of normal things that we know, or normal in the way that we know is
But they're maybe
Americans.
not available.
But they're not available here, but they are at these Korean markets.
That's
and the thing that she introduced me to that has absolutely, I think, changed my life is, and before I even say it, I'm just going to show it to you.
Can I guess?
What do you think it is?
Some kind of previously unavailable. You tell me hot or cold.
Okay.
Some kind of previously unavailable flavor of like Oreos. Is it Oreos?
That's absolutely what it is.
I saw your Instagram post.
God
and I
damn it.
can't wait.
Okay, great. Okay, great. Okay, great. All
I
right.
was like, maybe I could test out acting. Dude, so salted caramel Oreos, dude.
Yeah, man.
And this just, it Seems like a great idea.
Yes.
Watch me eat all of them.
Dude, honestly, I'm telling
Never
you.
show Zoya this ever.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. You got it. Wrapper and all. So describe what you're looking at here.
So it looked like a box.
It's kind of like
a box. I was
Oreos don't
expecting
come
it
like
to-
this. Here.
No, I don't think so. But I was expecting this to be like a sleeve of cookies.
Yeah.
But inside, it's 2 like individual snack bags of cookies. Dude, I love the Oreo logo is in Korean.
Yeah.
But it's still, you could tell by the shape and the, how do I just turn everything off? The shape and the colors that it's like very obviously Oreo.
I love that it. Jesus, I guess I'm blowing up.
Nabisco?
Sorry.
Oh, is it
Jesus!
you? There it goes.
Maybe it's you. It's funny because when you get stuff from like, a Japanese market or Korean market or whatever, there's usually a sticker that kind of translates what it is if there isn't a translation on the
Yeah,
box.
but not even needed.
Not needed, but it does have one here, and it says it is a Korean cracker.
Cracker, huh? I love
I'm
it.
coming.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. You took the words right out of my pants.
Isn't it fucking incredible, dude?
Okay, it tastes like coffee almost.
Yeah. And then you get the salt in there.
Yeah.
Because it's not just caramel. So what's happening is the cream that is normally vanilla cream is now salted caramel cream.
Dude, this is perfect example. People who don't want to take the vaccine.
Right.
I don't know what's in that.
Right.
Down the hatch.
I'll tell you what's in it, dude. Better shit than what we have here, for
that
sure.
right?
Yeah.
Is the vaccine in this?
They might have the vaccine. Dude,
I
isn't
should
it?
have another one just
Yeah,
in
maybe
case.
just give it a shot. I mean, dude, after you have that, like, you can't go back. Like, I can't go back.
Oh, I can always go back.
No, I don't think I want regular Oreos anymore.
Oh, well?
Yeah, man.
I'll take your Oreo.
You can have my regular Oreos because this is where I'm gonna be. I'm gonna
These
be
are beautiful.
They're just it's an incredible thing.
Zoya would have loved these.
Yeah, too bad she'll never have one.
Never, ever.
Too bad she'll never know they exist.
Sorry, Zoe.
It's just for us, dude.
Oh, dude.
And everyone who listens to Dynamic Banter.
You're going to love that. You're going to love that.
Okay, what do you got? Uh-oh.
Zoe,
Yes.
listen. You're on Dynamic Banter right now because I have something to tell you.
I'm coming.
Okay.
When you left, Steve was like, I have something to share with you and Zoya. And we called out your name a couple times, but you were already at the store. And then Steve pulled out this sleeve of Oreos that he got from the Korean market. And they're not regular Oreos, Zoe. They're salted caramel Oreos. And he was like, share this with Zoya. And then and then I said no.
Oh, rebel.
And they taste like heaven, and you'll
not
never
kidding.
know.
That sounds selfish of you.
Yes, it does.
Is she upset?
Yes.
Are you upset?
I am so upset that I'm going to have Steve punch you right in the dick.
Oh
No.
shit.
But I first of all, you know I'm always wearing a cup. Second of all, are you? What's the jealous level at right now? I've had 3.
I mean, I'm not jealous, but you may hate yourself later.
No,
Later.
no, I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Yes.
All right,
think
Zoe.
so.
Well, thank you for coming to
rude, though.
Dynamic Banter, and it's in my
so rude of
teeth.
you.
And
How does it feel to be so rude to your wife? How does that feel?
Zoe, I'm actually going through a
How does it
tunnel, so I'm gonna have to
feel?
let you go.
Yeah, I see you.
If
I see
I-
you, Falco.
Keep
Goodbye.
a forest.
Found out long ago. Whoa, it's a long way down the history road. History road. History road.
My God.
Stop it!
Isn't it
can't-
incredible, dude? He's vomiting. He's vomiting off camera.
I've never had anything like this.
All right. Wow. Oh. Is this who's this friend Tatiana? Is this Tatiana? Is this the Tatiana you know? Is her name Tatiana Clay? Okay, so she sent us a history road.
Awesome.
And she says, "Hey boys,
She's
so
a
hey
wonderful
Tatiana,
artist, by the way.
how are you? She's a good artist.
Yes.
Nice. How do we find her? What do we look for? Tatiana. Just type in Tatiana and you'll find her.
Tatiana
Type it into
artist.
Google. TatianaArtist.com.
Stop it!
Tatiana says, "Hey boys, your bud and two horn honk BB here, Tatiana."
Mindfully panicking.
Oh, there you go. Check her out. Why don't you? Came across an insane YouTube channel via Sex is Weird Instagram account that is karaoke with a twist. Basically, they replace the lyrics on the screen with things about circumcision and how it's bad.
It's always that?
I guess so. My favorite so far is the video for Royals by Lord. Check it out if you want. The timestamp to see the updated lyrics starts about 25 seconds. Enjoy. All right, this is going to be flagged, but we can have some fun with it anyway.
Only play tiny bits of it.
Okay. What here? I'll get to the chorus then.
Because is it only
So
lyrical?
yeah,
She
so
doesn't
it's
say it.
so it's like I've never seen a diamond in the flesh. You know those lyrics.
Diamond in the...
Yeah, I cut my teeth on wedding rings in the movies, and I'm not proud of my address in this messed up town. Oh, what they do here. See, every doctor's like, cut it, who cares, we're paid by the foreskin. Bloodstains, big scar, rich people want to use it as skincare. They ground the foreskin into paste, and everybody's like, no way, you're nuts. They throw them in the garbage. Who'd want foreskin? You know that they discard it, I don't care. I read an article about that. Because you'll never be all whole. Doctors took the hood away. That kind of cut is just for nuts. We want to keep what God gave us. That's great. That's a good bit. What about Wonderwall? Wonderwall's got one too.
I said, maybe you're not gonna want to cut the tip off my baby.
And
That beat, the word is on the street that somebody cut off the tip of your dick.
Those are the actual lyrics, though.
I'm sure you've heard it all before, but somebody cut off the tip of your dick. I don't believe that anybody cut off the tip of your dick. About you now.
Oh no, we got a copyright claim for the episode. Stop it!
Oh no.
Because of because of this.
Because we played the
Because
entire...
of Wonderful Christmas Time.
Really?
Yeah, I guess we played too much of it.
Oh no.
All right, here's a boy that says his name is Rough C, which I'm.
Where did you see that? Was that on YouTube?
No, here in the Gmail account.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay. Our email got flagged.
It just means that they're gonna take a little bit of coin every time someone watches it with AdSense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we don't monetize the YouTube videos.
Right.
Anyway.
So they're gonna just take everything, I guess.
Well, it's their song.
Yeah. Of course. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yeah, great.
All right, hold on, buddy. I can stop it. Hold on, I can stop it. I can stop it. I can stop it.
You gotta stop it.
Listen, and I think that's the one that got it.
Good. Let's keep pressing
This
that
is
one.
too much.
Dude, definitely don't take that button out of the
Okay, you know what? That's
rotation.
actually a good idea. We could just take it out. All right, boom, it's out.
The
It's gone.
strike button.
We'll never get that one back again. All right, well that one's still here though.
Sneaks in.
I'm coming day.
All right. Shut up, Arnold. We're Hey!
Let me do my show, for Christ's sake!
All right, this guy here named Rory sends a history road saying, "You guys help me pass university."
Hell yeah.
Small history road. Hey guys, long time, first time. I just want to let you know that your dumbass show helped me pass university in an indirect sense and a very direct sense.
Kind of disrespectful.
Not only have you guys creatively inspired me to start doing a drama and creative writing degree in the first place,
That's what we're all about here, by the way.
as well as providing many well-needed laughs, but I actually used dynamic banter as a reference for an assignment.
Bad idea.
Me and my friend wrote and recorded a podcast, and in the written reflection, I referenced the show. I've attached the section where I mention you guys, as well as the reference from the bibliography, as I thought you'd get a kick out of seeing your names immortalized in my academic efforts.
It better be in proper ACA format.
I've also attached a picture of me and the Fab Four born boys on the Liverpool docks as I went to university in Liverpool. Oh, it's a statue of the Beachles.
Nice. That makes sense that they would have statues.
Yeah, for real. Anyways, I appreciate you guys so much. SourceFed and you guys' following creative output has helped define my sense of humor and provided comfort on difficult times. Peace and love, Rory.
Peace and love.
P.S. If you ever come to Liverpool, I'd be more than happy to give you an unofficial Beatles tour for free. Thanks, buddy. Let's see. Loosely planned with some regular segments based on... I guess this is the description of our show. Loosely planned with some regular segments, but it's heavily based around the dynamic of the two hosts. In the biography for the show on their podcast network's website, it's described as such. Close your eyes and picture the last time you laughed so hard with your friends you couldn't breathe. That's what dynamic banter is like. The humor in the show is often absurd and certainly not to everyone's taste, but it makes me feel as though
certainly kind of hurts.
it makes me feel as though I'm hanging with some close friends who are just trying to make each other laugh. This tone is something I wanted to try and replicate with our show. That's cool. And then he's got a screenshot that has a link to our podcast. There goes S and Mike Falzone and Falzone M 2016 Dynamic Banter.
Oh, yeah.
Fun. Cool, man.
That is cool.
Glad you passed, dude. Congrats.
Immortalized.
There's a wrestling question for you in the history roads here, Mike. You want it? You want this?
Yes.
Okay, Killiam Films says wrestling question for Mike. Hey, BBBs, with Hell in the Cell Phone event going on, I had a realization that so many wrestlers have long hair. Can Dr. Mike MD, Mike Dynamic, explain why so many got such long hair? Thanks, boys. Love ya.
Probably helps with selling the moves to whip their hair back and forth.
Oh.
Yeah. Idiot.
Yeah, dummy.
Dummy.
You dumb idiot.
I'm just kidding. Thank
What
you
a
for
dummy.
the question.
You're a dummy. Thank you. Thank you so much, dummy.
I'm like...
Stop it!
A close one.
Too much water.
Too much water.
Holy shit.
Let me...
Billy got mad, but he stopped himself. He's like,
I didn't expect the last dummy.
see you later, dummy. Goodbye, dummy.
Oh, boy.
All right. Tyler Briggs sends an email saying, Baby's First History Road. Hello to my two favorite born bonk boys. My name is Tyler, a.k.a. Toasty Tyler, but I won't tell you which platforms that's for.
Psych, that's just for hanging out.
I'm coming.
Honey, it's Christmas!
I'm coming.
Give me 1 second.
I'm coming.
It's your birthday, honey! Let's go!
I'm coming.
I've been fans of the two of you for years, and I'm finally forcing myself to write this to express my appreciation. As someone with multiple mental illnesses, humble brag, your reliable weekly podcast is always here for me with much needed distraction and laughs. Thank you so much for sharing your friendship and joy with the world.
I'm coming.
I'm coming.
Thank you for your History Road.
This is my first rotisserie chode, so hopefully I don't fuck it all up. And maybe I can send another in sometime. Okay, here it goes. I propose to you Wick-Smellian candles, Writer's Cock, Barnyard Boys, Dad's Magazines, Shrimp and Cereal, Condiment Crust, and I'm Thinking Arby's.
Last one got me good.
Those are great, dude. Nice work.
Yeah.
All right. What a great show, man.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, we had a couple.
What a good time. We had a couple of yucks in there. We talked about Vegas, and we talked about a little bit of wrestling hair.
Yeah.
And we had some Oreos, and we had a great time.
Wrestling hair is my favorite Wick Williams.
Don't think I didn't notice that you put the Oreos over there. So, guys, thank you so much for listening to the show. No. I wanted you to try them.
I did.
Yeah, okay.
I'd like to leave one for Zoya.
Okay, you can leave one for Zoya, for fuck's sake. All right. But, guys, thank you for listening to the show. We can't do that bit with Zoya and not let her have one after, like, pushing her to be like, you don't get any.
Now I have to.
Now you got to give it to her.
Yeah.
All right. For the good of the show and for the good of love and the glory of love, my favorite Pierce Cetera song. Mike, you got any plugs, buddy?
Yeah, I think so. Every Thursday night,
I'm coming
to Burbank, California.
I'm coming
At Nightcap in Burbank for this show called Extra Sauce, Los Angeles. Good. So that's one ticket sold.
Arnold's coming.
And tonight, as you hear this, as the crow flies, I'm in Long Beach at the Laugh Factory, and probably some other places pretty soon.
I love that. I really love that.
I'm coming.
Yes, we understand. All right. Well, guys, thank you for listening to the Dang Show. We appreciate you very much. Thank you to HeadGum and our sponsors. And thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Arnold.
I'm coming day and night.
That was a HeadGum podcast.